Role of mechanical engineering for society and for industries. So, role of mechanical engineering for society and industries. So, the role of mechanical engineering in different sectors. So, we have seen industrial sector, we have seen defense. In defense sector, how they are useful. Now, let us see in agriculture sector. Let us conclude the topic. In agriculture sector, how the mechanical engineers are able to design and develop the machineries which are useful for the farmers, which are useful for the agriculture sector. So here, if you see, the industrial agriculture is a form of modern farming that refers to the industrialized production of crops and animals and animal products like eggs and milk. Okay. So here, if you see that the machineries, nowadays we are using number of machineries for agriculture activities. Previously, we were depending on labor. Okay, everybody know that every farmer is facing problem with the labor problem, because to cultivate a land which is having 5 acres or 6 acres, we have to purely depend on the labor, because that only one farmer cannot do all the cultivation, everything, every production cannot be done by a farmer. So what he will do, he will take the help of workers. So if there is a shortage of workers, no, he has to face many problems. So nowadays what they are doing, they are depending on machineries. So we have many machineries in agriculture. So what are the machine you can see here? Harvesting machineries. This is a harvesting machinery, and these two are harvesting machinery, and plowing machineries we are having, like power weeders. You know, weed. Power weeders are machineries which take away the excess of weeds. Weeds అంటే తెలుసమ్మా? Weeds is కలుపు మొక్కలు. సో పెద్ద చెట్టు వేసినప్పుడు చుట్టూ కలుపు మొక్కలు ఉంటాయి కదమ్మా, అవన్నీ తీయాలంటే లేబర్స్ ఏం చేయాలి, వచ్చి వంగి కట్ చేయాలి. So no need of this. So we can install a power weeder. The power weeder is a machinery which runs on IC engine. So it will rotate the wheels. It will rotate the wheels. On that wheels, blades will be attached. Number of blades will be attached. That will plow the land. It will take away the weeds. So power weed is one of the machinery which is helpful for the farmers, which are designed and developed by engineers. Nowadays we are using advanced technology like for cultivation, for spraying of fertilizers, for spraying of this whatever products in agriculture. What is that? Drones. We are using drones nowadays. You know, drones are used for spraying of fertilizers, pesticides and fertilizers. We are using drones. So drones also work on IC engines. Okay, it is designed and developed by mechanical engineers. So there are so many machineries which are useful for the farmers. Basic machinery is tractors. Basic machinery is tractor. We have number of types of tractors. Next, power weeders. Next, cultivators. If you go to farming, advanced farming, we have a Krishi Vidyaniketan, some central government organization here. There, the farmers will be trained on advanced machineries. The farmers will be trained on how to use the advanced machineries, and the farmers will be negative in using that. Okay, farmers will be negative minded. So if I use that machinery, what will happen to my product, whatever cultivation what he is doing? So we have to overcome that. We have to educate them. The farmers has to be educated so that they have to use these machineries for their production. So mechanical engineers are useful for production of agricultural machineries, design and development of agricultural machineries which are useful for the farmers for their production, and therefore a fast yielding, low depending on workers. Okay, understood or not? So these are the areas where the mechanical engineer, they design and develop machines for farmers, cost effective machines. Okay, now technologies in different sectors such as energy, manufacturing, automation, aerospace and marine sectors. So let us go to the technologies. Nowadays, what advanced recent technologies which are useful for these areas in energy, in manufacturing, in automobile, aerospace and marine. These are the advanced topic we have to see. Okay. So the technology is what we have developed in energy sector means one of the example is this designing of blades. Okay. Whatever blades we are saying, the wind turbine blades, the blade shape, it is advanced technology. We have designed that blade shape, sophisticated blade shape, so that it should be light and it should rotate with less amount of wind speed. Previously, the blades was having very weight of the blade were very high, so that only with high speeds only the blades used to rotate. Previously, the blades weight was very high. Only with high wind speeds only the blades used to rotate. Nowadays, because of advanced materials, because of advanced designing technologies, we are able to make the blade with less weight and more efficient, more strong. The blade should be strong because it has to tolerate the high pressures, high pressure of winds. The whatever blades we are designing, wind turbine blades, the blade has to withstand high pressure of load, wind loads, and also it has to withstand durability, means more days, it has to come more years, and also it should not failure, it should not fail for all the different types of climates. The blade should not be failed at different climates, climatic conditions. The blade has to withstand at different temperatures. All this we have to keep in mind to design that blade. So we have to use different technologies so that the blades will be at good condition at different temperatures. Understood or not? The wind blades what we are using now, wind turbine blades. Okay, nowadays the wind turbine blades with less amount of wind speed, it can rotate them. Because we have used advanced technology to design that blades, so that we can generate more electricity at low wind speeds. We can generate more electricity at low wind speeds also. That is the problem faced by this wind energy. How to harness the wind energy into electrical energy. So we are facing with the blade weight. So we have overcome that blade weight and we are able to design less weight blades, so that it will rotate at less speed, wind speeds. That is the technology. One of the technology we are using in energy sector. What is energy sector? What is energy sector? Production of energy, electrical energy, which is useful for everybody, for society and also for industries. So what is the trends nowadays we are following in energy sector, manufacturing sector, automobile sector, aerospace sector and marine sector. So manufacturing sector means every product has to be manufactured. Okay, every product has to be manufactured. How we are using different trends, or how we are using different technologies to increase the production, in manufacturing. Any product has to be manufactured. Every product has to be manufactured in mass scales. Every product has to be manufactured in mass scales. So that we have to follow different trends or different manufacturing processes, advanced manufacturing process, so that we can increase the production of that product. Okay. So we have to design and develop that machineries. Automobile sector, we know Kia company, one of the best example of Kia company, advanced technology they are using now. If you visit Kia plant now, once we went into Kia plant with students, third year students, we went to Kia plant. There they were using advanced technologies for production of cars, different machineries, high technology machineries they were using for production of cars. That is the reason we are able to get the cars with high quality, high precision and best durability, best quality, because they were using high technology machineries. Okay. Now let us see all these sectors. In energy sector, mechanical engineers in energy sector, they design and operate fossil fuels, hydroelectricity. Fossil fuel run. What are the fossil fuels? Anybody? What are the fossil fuels? Coal is the fossil fuel. Petrol is the fossil fuel. Diesel is the fossil fuel. Kerosene is the fossil fuel. Okay? These are the fossil fuels. With these fossil fuels, we can run our power plant. Example, steam power plant. We are using fossil fuels to run the steam power plant. So we have to design and develop the steam power plant based on these fossil fuels. And also hydroelectric power plant, conventional power plant, nuclear power plant, and cogeneration of power plants. Means combination of power plant. What is cogeneration of power plant mean? Combining two power plants. Okay, steam power plant and if we are combining with gas turbine power plant, we can combine them. We can combine steam power plant with gas turbine power plant and we can generate the electricity. Okay. Next, they are involved in all aspects of the production and conservation of energy from one form to other form. So this is the area how we are able to design and develop the machineries or products which will generate energy, electrical energy. Here the solar energy, see here the solar energy, how we are trapping the solar energy, how we are converting into electrical energy. Here. So solar energy trapped by the solar cells and we are converting into electrical energy. Now here, the wind energy, we are trapping the wind energy and we are converting into electrical energy. Here the hydro energy, we are converting the hydro energy which is present inside the water and we are converting into electricity. Here geothermal energy. My energy is the primary source for every human being. So how to get that energy? How to convert one form of energy into other form of energy? We have many forms of energy. Solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, okay, geothermal energy, okay, still biomass energy also, yes, biomass energy which is inside the earth crust. So we have to convert this energy into one form of energy. So what are the machineries you have to design that the mechanical engineers will be doing? You will be converting one. What is the main goal of our Indian economy? We have to generate energy which will power the industries and which will power the factories, small scale sector factories, large scale sector factories like Kia company. Kia company is a large scale sector company industry. So all the industries we want energy. What is the primary energy? Electrical energy. How to get that electrical energy? So by conventional methods, for non-conventional methods. What are the conventional methods? Steam turbine power plant is a conventional by using fossil fuels. So by converting fossil fuels into heat energy, from heat energy into electrical energy. Middle, we have to convert into mechanical energy. From that mechanical energy, we can convert into electrical energy. So electrical energy is the primary source of any economy. Any Indian economy, we want energy, which is its basic energy is electrical energy to run industries, okay, to run factories. So they are backbone of any economy and also for farmers also. So what we are telling, farmers are the backbone of Indian economy. Everybody know that. So for farmers also, we want electricity. How? To run the motors. Okay. The cultivation of land will be done by the motors. So they have to run the motors. For them, we have to supply current at least for 8 hours or 9 hours. Nowadays, government is supplying 9 hours of free current. No, every farmer is getting 9 hours of free current. If you give free current only, they can cultivate the land with less amount of cost. Why we are giving free current to farmers? We are encouraging them to go for cultivation because no farmer's son is doing cultivation now. No farmer's son is becoming a farmer. If anybody having any father, if he is a farmer, means he will not encourage his son to be a farmer because he knows the difficulties faced by a farming. You know the difficulty, if we cannot get money in that farming field, please you go and study and get a good job. Don't come to this farming field. Every father will tell if he is a farmer because he knows the problem faced by the farmer because of the climatic conditions. So whatever input he is giving, no output very less he is getting. If he is spending 1 lakh of amount for cultivation, he will be getting only 2 lakhs of amount, which is not at all sufficient for any family member. Okay, 2 lakhs we cannot live in this world. 6 months you are getting 2 lakhs. In that 1 lakh we have to spend. On remaining 1 lakh we have to spend for your family. So no farmer is happy in this India. So that to encourage the farmer, we have to give power supply for him, free power supply. Then only he will start cultivation. Okay. So to give free electrical supply means we have to generate electrical energy. How electrical energy is generated? By conventional method or non-conventional method. What is the conventional method? Steam turbine power plant, gas turbine power plant, IC engines, whatever you call engine producing power plant. All these are conventional source of energies. What is non-conventional source of energy? Wind energy. If you are converting wind energy into electrical energy, that is non-conventional. Renewable source of energy. We can also call it as a renewable source of energy. Wind energy, solar energy. This comes under renewable source of energy. Tidal energy also comes under renewable source of energy. So how to convert this renewable source of energy into electrical energy so that we can use that electrical energy for our farming, for our farmers, for our industries, for our households. Okay. Geothermal energy, tidal energy, biomass energy. So what we have discussed now, renewable energy. The fundamental premise of renewable energy is to obtain it from a consistent source in the environment such as the sun. But just now I have discussed it. If you are getting energy from the sun, it comes under renewable source of energy. And wind energy, geothermal energy, which is available inside the earth crust. Next, the sources are then converted into useful power or fuel. From that, we can convert into either power or we can use it as fuel. Okay. Next. So, variety of technologies that address various facts of generating power and heat from renewable sources of is one of the latest technology trends in renewable energy. Just now I told you how to use these latest technologies to generate this energy at less cost, more efficiently. So one of the technology I told you. So we have designed the blades which are very less weight. We have designed the blades which are very less weight, which are more durable. We're able to design that blade. That is the reason we're able to install number of turbines here, wind turbine, without any problem. Okay, understood or not? Did you see any wind turbines broken here? No, no. 24 hours the wind turbine will be working for 365 days because of technologies. That wind turbine is able to work for 365 days for 1 year into 24 hours because of the technology we have adopted for designing that blades, for designing that machines, generating machine, for designing that structure, for selecting that material which is having more strength. The material selection should be very good. Okay, the material selected for designing of that product, for designing of the product. It may be generator, it may be blade. Okay, so we have to use latest technology to overcome the flaws what we were facing in the previous days. Previous technology, whatever we are facing, we have to overcome it and we have to give our technology so that to overcome these problems. Okay, then trends in energy sector. So one of the trend in energy sectors means energy storage. How to store energy is very important. Okay, how to store energy? We have different types of storage of energy: electrochemical energy storage, mechanical storage, electrical storage, thermal storage. Okay, so we are lacking technology in this energy storage. We are lacking technology in this energy storage. We have a battery. We were using lithium ion battery. Nowadays we are using that can last up to 10 years or up to 8 years. A lithium ion battery can the life of the lithium ion battery is up to 10 years. The cycles will be 2000, 3000 cycles. After that, we have to scrap it. Any lithium ion battery or lead acid battery, whatever batteries we are having now. And if we use that lithium ion battery for our vehicles now, that can go up to 100 kilometers or 150 kilometers maximum. If we use that lithium ion battery in our vehicles, EV vehicle, electrical vehicles, if you're using that lithium ion battery, no, that battery can store up to 150 kilometers of range. That battery can store energy which will give power to that motor of a vehicle up to certain 150 kilometers. After that, we have to charge it. So we are facing much problem in EV sector. We are facing much problem in electrical vehicle sector, range problem. What we are calling it as range. Once we charge that electrical vehicle, no, it has to go up to 1000 kilometers. Then we'll be very happy. If we charge a vehicle, if it is going for 1000 kilometers, one time if we charge the vehicle, if we go to 1000 kilometers, we can go to Hyderabad and we can come back. But nowadays, whatever electrical vehicles we are using, cars, no, it will give maximum 250 kilometers for one charge. Or again, we have to wait for 1 hour or 2 hours to recharge it. Again, we have to start our journey. This is the problem faced by EV sector. That is the reason electrical vehicle, nobody buying that electrical vehicles. Because they cannot go longer distance. If you go also, they have to charge every time. Every 250 kilometers, they have to charge the vehicle. So everybody going for IC engines, which runs on a fossil fuels, petrol, diesel, which is polluting the environment. But we have to use it because we don't have that much of technologies in our India. The batteries which can store more energy, the battery which can store more energy, and the which can increase the range of the vehicle up to 1,000 kilometers. Tesla maximum it will be 450 kilometers. If you want to buy Tesla, which goes up to 500 kilometers for one charge, but you have to spend more amount for that. One Tesla car costs 80 lakhs. Nobody will be willing to buy. Nobody will be willing to buy with 80 lakhs of car. We cannot buy it, and no middle class family can buy that car. But they are using high technology battery storage vehicles. They are using high technology battery storage. But the technology is very cost. We cannot afford the technology. No, nobody can buy Tesla car. It goes up to 80 lakhs, 1 crore, 1.5 crores it will go. Even though it is electrical vehicle. So, what is the duty of an engineer in energy storage means we have to develop a battery which can use longer life, which can give longer range to vehicle and also at less cost. Cost should be compromised and also efficiency should be compromised. Understood or not? Everybody understood, no? The cost of the battery should be less because any electrical vehicle, the electrical vehicle cost depends on the battery. 80% of vehicle cost is depend on the battery cost. If you reduce the battery cost, if you are able to increase the range of the vehicle, definitely that electrical vehicle will be useful for middle class family also. Every middle family, they can buy that electrical vehicle. Okay. Then we have much shortage in technology in energy storage devices like batteries. So as engineers, you should use your brain, you should use your talent, you should use the basic science knowledge and technology to increase the range of the car by increasing the capacity of the battery. Which battery can store more amount of energy? Understood, Nama? What is the material we have to use inside the battery which can store more amount of energy? So that engineer should do. That is battery management system. It is also called as battery management system. Okay. So in energy storage device, how to design the component and how to develop the component which can store much of energy for our machineries. Next, how to use IoTs. Okay. Internet of Things. This is also called Internet of Energy or Internet of Things. One more technology we are having, Internet of Things. So how to use this IoE for our development of our economy. Trends in manufacturing sector. So what are the different trends in manufacturing sector? Just-in-time manufacturing. This concept was developed by Japan. Japan people, they have developed this concept. Okay, manufacturing. That is the reason Japan products are very quality products. If you take any Japan product, no, that is best quality product we can get from Japan. Because they will search for the solution of any problem. So industry is facing problem with the production. They have come up with a just-in-time solution. This is one of the management practices they are using now. One of the management practices by the industries. Now, whatever industries we are seeing in Japan, every industry, they are using these technologies so that the production of the product can be increased and the quality of the product should be increased. Production should increase and also quality of the product should increase. That is the reason Indians buy Japanese product without any doubt. If on any product, if you say made in Japan, everybody will buy that. No? Why? Because of they're using this type of technologies. They're using just-in-time concepts for production and for quality products. For producing quality product, they have followed some method. They have implemented some method. They have designed some methods. They themselves designed them. Just-in-time was designed by Japanese people. How to increase the production, how to increase the quality of the product. Okay. So if you're working in a company, you should be able to give the solutions for that company. What are the problems we're facing by the company? What is the solution we have to give for it? Okay. That is the thing what engineers should do. If you are working in a company, we have to understand the problem of the company, how to overcome it, and we have to give solution for that company. Sir, this problem we are facing much problem with this concept. So I have given a new concept. If you use this concept, definitely the production will increase. Definitely the production of the company will increase. The profits of the company will increase. That is the main duty of an engineer. Okay. By using your brain, we have to give inputs to the company to increase the production. Okay. That this is the one of the concept given by Japan people to increase the production. So manufacturing is a process of converting. What is manufacturing? It is a process of converting the raw material into finished product. What is manufacturing? Manufacturing is a process. It is a process of converting raw material into finished product. That is called manufacturing. So the technology has taken a great leap in the manufacturing sector. This technology, just-in-time technology is one of the technologies. So lean manufacturing, just-in-time manufacturing, flexible manufacturing system, computer integrated manufacturing are already in use. Okay, these are the technologies every company they are doing, they are taking. Not small companies, MNC companies. If you go for Kia, they are using these technologies. Just-in-time technologies, computer integrated manufacturing, just flexible manufacturing system. Because of implementation of these concepts, they are able to increase the production. The quality of the product is very well increased now. Example, previously, 20 years back, example, 20 years back in automobile sector, if a car is released in the market, that may be hit or flop. Anything may happen. Many car has been released in the market, immediately they were flop because of the design. Because of the design, no customer are willing to take. Because of the problem in the engine, no customer are willing to take. Nowadays, every company is following this type of technology. Because of following these technologies, no car is a flop car. Nowadays, you can see every car is a hit car. If you go to Mahindra XUV 700, is it flop? Mahindra XUV 500, is it flop? Mahindra Thar, is it flop car? Mahindra Thar Rock, is it flop car? See, if any car, if they are producing in the market, if they are introducing in the market, that is a hit. What is the reason for that? Because of they are using these type of technologies for production. So that whatever product they are using, that should not be a flop. The customer should accept that. So if it was released in the market, customer were very happy to take that car because they were happy with the performance of the car. They have released XUV 700. The customer very happy to take that car because while seeing that car, it is very good. Once you sit inside that car, the look of the car is very good. The power generation by the car is very good. It was very good compared to the other car. And also cost of the car is very less. Same features, if you go for a Benz, it will cost more than 1 crore. The same features he is giving in the XUV 700. That is the reason many car lovers, they are going to buy this XUV 700. Sports utility vehicle, SUV. They comes under SUVs. What is the reason? Because of this technology. The companies are adapting these technologies to increase their production, best quality product, customer satisfied product. Okay, every car you take, if you take Maruti also, each and every car is hit now. Whatever car they release, that will become a hit. If you go for Tata cars also hit. Tata Harrier, Tata Safari. If you take any Tata car, it is a hit car. No? Because previously the Tata cars were very flop cars. The Tata cars, nobody was buying the Tata car. Everybody were going to the Maruti Suzuki. Because Suzuki is a Japan company, Maruti is an Indian company, they collaborated and they were producing the cars. They have taken the concept from the Suzuki, this Maruti. They have taken the technology from the Japan and they have designed the cars, customer satisfactory cars, and the cars were hit at that time. Nowadays, these companies like Mahindra and Tata and also all the other companies, they are giving competition for these vehicles, Maruti Suzuki, which is a leading in India. Still now, Maruti vehicles are leading in India. Okay, every year they are able to sell 1,40,000 cars in India. Every year, Maruti Suzuki company cars, they are able to sell nearly 1,40,000. Previously, they used to sell 2 lakhs. They have decreased it because these Mahindra Indian companies, they are able to produce the car with high quality. They are able to give competition to these vehicles, Maruti Suzuki. But still, Maruti Suzuki leading in the market because they are producing the vehicles which are very satisfactory for the customers. Okay, how they are able to produce these vehicles means because of using these technologies. Some engineers, they will sit, they will search the problem, they will find the solution, and they will give to the company. So please follow this concept. Definitely this concept will be useful for our company to increase the production of the cars. Okay, some fellows they have introduced this concept. Because of this concept, the companies are following the concepts. Because of they are following the concept, no, they are able to increase the production and the best quality cars they are able to get. Okay, so you should know what are these technologies: just in time, flexible manufacturing system, computer integrated system. So you have, these are the advanced topics we have to know. Okay. Now we are discussing about trends in manufacturing sector. Just in time. So what is just in time concept for manufacturing? Just in time manufacturing is a production model in which items are created to meet demand. So in how the items are created, example car amma, Kia car is following this just in time method. So if they are following this just in time method, item means cars are created to meet demand, not created in surplus. Okay, not created in surplus or in advance of need. What is the just in time means? Based on the demand. So Kia company might have used this just in time technology. What this means this technology is help us how much of production should be done in this year. What is the demand of for that product? What is the demand for that product in the coming 6 months? So how to increase the production? If you know the demand of the product, definitely we'll start how many products we should increase. Are you able to understand this concept? Are you able to understand? No? Just in time, what it will help us to the company means it will give the number of product to be manufactured on that particular 6 months or 1 year. 1 year of duration, how many product has to be manufactured so that the wastage of the product will not take place. Understood or not? See now, if they have not used the just-in-time method, the Kia company, if they manufacture excess surplus of cars, they have to keep aside, no? Are you able to understand? So every car will be having manufacturing date. ఓకే, అన్ని కార్లకి కింద చార్జెస్ దగ్గర చూస్తే మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ డేట్ ప్రింట్ అయ్యి ఉంటుంది. దట్ షుడ్ బి ప్రింటెడ్ ఆన్ ద కార్ బై ద గవర్నమెంట్ పాలసీ. గవర్నమెంట్ పాలసీ ఏ టైంలో మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ చేస్తారు ఎవ్రీ కార్ కానీ ప్రింట్ అయ్యి ఉండాలి. 2025లో ప్రింట్ అయ్యి స్టిల్ దట్ కార్ ఈజ్ నాట్ సోల్డ్ ఇన్ ద మార్కెట్. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ ద ప్రొడక్షన్ స్టేజ్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. అంటే పొజిషన్ పక్కనే ఉంది బట్ ఇంకా సేల్ కాలేదు. అది 2026 వస్తానే ఏమవుతుందమ్మా, ఓల్డ్ కార్ అయిపోతుంది కదా. ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్? బట్ సప్లైస్ ప్రొడక్షన్ చేశారు కియా కంపెనీ వాడు. అవ కార్స్ అన్ని పక్కన పెట్టేసుకున్నాడు. 1 year అయిపోయింది, ఇంకా అది సేల్ కాలేదు ఆ కార్స్. సో డేట్ మారిపోయింది, 2025 to 26 వచ్చేసింది. సో వన్స్ గో టు బై దట్ కార్, ఎనీ కార్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ దగ్గర షోరూమ్ దగ్గర వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఏమడుగుతారమ్మా, ఇయర్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ డేట్ చేసిన కార్ ఏంటి అంటారు. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ చేసిన కార్ అడుగుతారా? ఒకవేళ వాడు చెప్పారంటారు, సార్ దిస్ కార్ ఈజ్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ 2025లో మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ చేస్తా అంటే ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ దట్ కార్, ఓల్డ్ కార్ అంటాం. ఈ ఇయర్ జనవరిలో నేను తీసుకుంటే అట్లీస్ట్ 1 month బ్యాక్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కార్ అయితేనే నేను తీసుకుంటా. ఎప్పుడో 1 year బ్యాక్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కార్ ఐ విల్ నాట్ టేక్. ఎవరు క్లాస్ నష్టం అమ్మా? అది కంపెనీ వానికే కదా, కంపెనీ వానికే నష్టం. ఎందుకంటే ఆయన తెలియదు Company fellows is not able to judge how much of demand is there. ఆ కార్కి ఎంత డిమాండ్ ఉంది జడ్జి చేయలేక, ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ తెలియక, ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ వాళ్ళు ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ చేయకపోవడం వల్ల ఎన్ని కార్స్ ప్రొడక్షన్ చేయాలో తెలియక ఎక్కువ సప్లైస్ కార్ ప్రొడక్షన్ చేసేసి పక్కన పెట్టుకోవడం వల్ల ఆ కార్స్ అన్ని మిగిలిపోయినాయి. దెన్ దే హ్యావ్ టు సెల్ దట్ కార్ అట్ డిస్కౌంటెడ్ రేట్. అర్థమైందమ్మా? దే హ్యావ్ టు సెల్ ద కార్ అట్ డిస్కౌంటెడ్ రేట్. అంటే 5 lakhs ఉండే కార్ను 4 lakhs కల్లా ఇచ్చేస్తాం, ప్లీజ్ తీసుకోండి. ఓల్డ్ మోడల్ కారు 2025 మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ కార్ ఉంది, అది మీరు కావాలంటే 50,000 1 lakh డిస్కౌంట్ ఇస్తామండి. ఆ డిస్కౌంట్ ఇవ్వడం వల్ల ఎవరికి నష్టం అమ్మా? కంపెనీకే నష్టం, అంతే కదా. 2 lakhs లాభం ఉండాల్సింది 1 lakh కట్ చేసుకుని 1 lakh ఇవ్వాల్సి వస్తుంది. అట్లా 1 lakh కట్ చేసుకుని ఇంటూ 1000 వెహికల్స్, ఒక కారే ఉండదమ్మా, 1000 కార్స్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ చేసి పక్కన పెట్టారు. 1000 వెహికల్స్ ఇంటూ 1 lakh, ఎంత లాస్ అయింది కంపెనీకి? అర్థమైందమ్మా? These all the problems are overcome by the companies by using these technologies, just in time method. Okay, previously they were facing these problems. Nowadays, because of softwares, software technologies వల్ల, ఈ high technologies ఉండడం వల్ల, they're able to produce the product at the demand rate. ఎంత డిమాండ్ ఉంది, ఎంత ప్రొడక్షన్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, అప్పుడు they are able to overcome the problem faced by the surplus of products. Understood or not? Just in time method. Next, flexible manufacturing system is a complete manufacturing setup controlled by large computers. Okay, computer integrated manufacturing is a manufacturing approach of using computers to control the entire production process. Okay, we are taking the help of computers. ఏమ్మా ఏదమ్మా ఎప్పుడు పోలమ్మా? నువ్వు ముందన్న వెళ్ళాలి, మధ్యలో పోయలేదేంది? ఇస్ ఇట్ ద వే టు ఆస్క్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్? క్లాస్ మామా, క్లాస్ ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళాలి చెప్పమ్మా? ముందన్న వెళ్ళాలి, లేకపోతే తర్వాత మధ్యలో వెళ్ళేది పోమ్మా. ఇఫ్ ఏ రియలీ ప్రాబ్లం ముందే చెప్పండి అమ్మా. సడన్గా ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుందా? హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్కి వెళ్ళా బాడీ చేంజ్ అయిపోతాయమ్మా కండిషన్స్. ముందే తెలుస్తుంది కదా బాడీ కండిషన్ ఎలా ఉందో. అటెండెన్స్ కోసం డోంట్ కమ్ టు క్లాస్. ఓకే, డోంట్ కమ్ టు క్లాస్ ఫర్ అటెండెన్స్. బాగాలేకుండా ఇంట్లో ఉండడమ్మా, తప్పేం లేదు. యువర్ బాడీ ఈజ్, యూ షుడ్ సేఫ్ గార్డ్ యువర్ బాడీ. కష్టపడి రావాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. దానివల్ల మీకు రాదు, నాలెడ్జ్ రాదు, మధ్య మధ్య హాఫ్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ computer integrated manufacturing, one of the manufacturing technology trends we are using in the industries to increase the production, to increase the quality of the product. Next, just in time manufacturing with a production model which where items are created based on the demand. These are one of the examples amma. Every year kotta technologies anni varu implement chesthu untaru. Okay, every year new technology will be coming inside that company. Because of these technologies, the companies are able to adopt the technologies. That is the reason the companies are flourishing. Each and every company, they are flourishing. Okay, previously the Mahindra cars were very less in the market. Kadamma, Mahindra cars ante jeep anevalu, Mahindra jeep, Mahindra tractors ani mind lo padedi. Nowadays they have used these technologies, material, raw material, manchi raw material తీసుకున్నారు. And also they have taken the help from the foreign countries. What the technology is vaadi, they have able to produce the cars with high quality, which was able to give competition for the exported vehicles. Ante Germany manufactured vehicles, South Korea manufactured vehicles, Japan manufactured vehicles, competition raguluton. Mana Mahindra cars which are manufactured in India, our Tata cars which are manufactured by India. In India, they are able to give competition for them means they have used different technologies. Just in time method, flexible manufacturing technologies, management science. Because of these technologies, the cars production has been increased drastically. ఒకప్పుడు కార్స్ అనేవి టాటా కార్స్, మహీంద్రా అనేవి చాలా తక్కువ ఉండేటివి. ఇప్పుడు అవన్నీ కాంపిటీషన్ వస్తున్నాయంటే బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ టెక్నాలజీస్. ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇన్ ఆటోమొబైల్ సెక్టర్. ఐ కెన్ గివ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇన్ ఎనీ సెక్టర్ అమ్మా. కిచెన్ వేర్ సెక్టర్స్, ప్రెస్టీజ్ కంపెనీ, other companies, Preeti companies, these are kitchenware sectors. They also increase their product kada, product quality increase చేయగలుగుతున్నారు. Any product you take అమ్మా, ఓకే. టాటా వాచెస్, ఒకప్పుడు టాటా వాచెస్ అంటే చాలా చీప్గా ఉండేటివి. ఇప్పుడు టాటా వాచెస్ అంటే ఫాస్ట్ ట్రాక్ అనేస్తారు. ఫాస్ట్ ట్రాక్ అంటే ఆ పేరు మార్చేస్తారు. టాటా వాచెస్ అంటే ఎవరు కొన్నారని ఫాస్ట్ ట్రాక్ వాచెస్ అన్నారు. బట్ ఇది ఏ టాటా కంపెనీ ఓన్లీ. ఫాస్ట్ ట్రాక్ అంటే ఇది ఆ వాచెస్ చూస్తే మనం ఏముంటుంది, చాలా చాలా బాగుంటాయి, లైఫ్ బాగుంటుంది. ఫాస్ట్ ట్రాక్ వాచెస్ అంటే స్టైల్ బాగుంటుంది. దానివల్ల ఎవ్రీబడి ఆర్ బయింగ్ దట్, బట్ నో బడి నో దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ టాటా కంపెనీ. Understood or not? So in every sector, Indian products are flourishing because of we have to use these technologies for the production. Okay? So you should understand the technologies. Next, in automobile sector, just now I have implemented. Okay? See here, Indian automobile market is the third largest automobile market in the world. World lone third largest automobile market. That is the reason many companies are coming to India to establish. 10 years back, companies enduku vachindamma? Because they know the market, Indian market is spreading very faster. Indian market is spreading very faster. Option.